Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. As we last left off, we just escaped a castle that used to be the school. Not knowing if it's going to be a Tartarus situation or not, I'm definitely curious. Because so far, in Persona 4, it was like rain, which they did mention rain prior in the last episode. Here he hides a bunch of dangerous stuff in his bag. So everybody's just smack talking me already. That's true too. The last time we left off, everybody was treating me like garbage. And I am waiting for the moment in this game where everybody just treats you like you're the greatest thing since what, like toast, you know? It's going to be very strange. It's going to be like a huge amount of whiplash. So you're that problem transfer student. Late on the first day, too. You like causing trouble for the school? It's just a misunderstanding. Excuses are useless. If you even want to be reformed, I bet this is a good sign of what you'll be like here. I'm late one time. It's the first time I've been here. It's the school store. None of the bread here particularly interests me. Do they sell only bread? Is it just bread products? Head to the faculty office.
Who's he think he is, showing up like this?
I heard that he's a super problem child and no other school will take him. I don't know where the faculty office is. Looks like the courtyard is just past here. The faculty office should be on the second floor of this building.
He might kill you.
Why didn't they say so? It's 2D. It's the guy with the criminal record. How does everybody know? That's the thing too. Like, I feel like this would not spread. This way seems to lead to another building. Faculty office should be in this building. Well, where the heck is it? Is this the faculty office? This is the faculty office. This looks like the faculty office. Time to go inside. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
It's not like you care. I don't know why you're saying. I got lost.
How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime. Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet.
Does it matter?
But you're still way too late.
I feel like you don't care, you know?
Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
That? Sakamoto?
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though.
I don't know why people are so alienated, you know?
Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway accident. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
I'm sure a ton of people care to hear.
By the way, when you introduce yourself, be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
As in? I'm kind of curious on what they mean by that.
You think that's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
They're not whispering loud enough. I couldn't hear them.
Being super late on his first day? He really is insane.
Man. Is that like a insane thing to do? Being late on your first day.
He looks normal, though.
It must be very, like, milquetoast.
But he might slug us if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student.
Shimble Blumbus.
Today we had him attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well.
Oh, I wasn't
All right,
feeling well.
Please say something to the class.
This teacher's a dirty liar. Nice to meet you.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So...
I'm gonna
your
get
seat
arrested
will be
again.
over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
I'm sure that'll go over well.
Lies.
You're that girl. Okay.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here? That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida. Then again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about. For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
Man, these are some very judgmental people.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other.
I think that's another huge thing that's probably going to happen, right? Is that the reason everyone is judgmental is because of the whole... Because in every Persona game, there has been like a negative thing happening. Like people are becoming depressed or scared. This one seems to be they're just horrendously judgmental. Maybe that's the thing we fix, hopefully.
Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
Everything's blending together.
What's wrong?
See, that's the thing I really don't like. The fact that they're, like, concerned about me, too. That's extremely two-faced. I really don't care about you, but I'm also gonna ask what's wrong. Is this a school? Or
Are
a
you
prison?
sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them.
I'm sure you're not.
I can't even catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this? You should head straight home without
Maybe
stopping
you should
by
find a
anywhere.
new job.
Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
I mean, they caught me too.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
I mean, again, does it matter? I mean, the fact that the teacher is trying to act like they care.
Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto.
Sakamoto. I called him Sakamoto. Sakamoto. I mean, wouldn't they be... Is Sakamoto spelled differently? Or I guess it would just be pronunciation.
A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case?
Though I feel like it sounds like an actual name. Am I crazy?
At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that.
Your contributions mean nothing to me.
The school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
That guy is full of himself. Sakamoto. I'm gonna have to, like, rewire my brain. Seems eager to talk about something. I should meet him on the rooftop. Is there something you want from me? Where's the rooftop?
Just...
But nobody's allowed up there. I mean, just go up those stairs and you'll get there. I was more interested in actually talking to him, but okay. I guess I'm just gonna ignore him. By the way, thank you for volunteering to take care of the planters. Oh, it's no trouble. I'm not sure I'm up to the task, though. Don't worry, you're being a huge help. And I'll make sure the roof is unlocked for you. I imagine it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm sure you can handle it.
Yes!
Alright, I'll do my best. I'll go take a look at them later. Oh no, they're ghosts. They disappeared.
Wow, he's really here?
It has an off-limit sign posted, but it looks like the door is unlocked. Why do we have to be on the
There you
roof?
are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
I mean, that's kind of a very common thing that I'm getting from a lot of people. She said you're trouble.
We're pretty much in the same boat.
True.
I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it.
If you alienate a bunch of people enough, turns out they kind of create their own
No
group.
wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream.
Ren
right?
Fair is
You
crazier
remember too,
every
yeah?
year. I don't know.
Yeah, there are dreams that you die in after all. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
It was nothing.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there.
He wasn't wearing
Probably don't know
pants.
about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Kamoshida?
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals.
He is more than full of himself at just the castle.
The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to
A
drag you
very
out here
weird,
like this.
vivid
That's all I had to
dream
say.
that we were all in.
You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright?
I make no promises.
See ya.
So far, though, I'm at least appreciative of the change of pace from pervy weirdo being the initial guy that we meet. I guess I'll just head home for today. The fact that he's more like Kanji and stuff like that, like the punk, you know, the misunderstood punk.
Hey, I got a call from the school. I hear you ditched half a day on your first day of school.
You don't care. I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Just when I was thinking you had it together this morning. Look,
You didn't
just
think I had it
behave
together.
yourself. One wrong step and your life is over. You do know what probation means, right?
I do.
Good. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up shop. I'll head over in half an hour, as promised. What are you standing around for? Get upstairs and go to bed already. No, it's a guy. I just hired a part-timer.
Yeah, everybody's
Don't forget
also
to
a
lock the door
miserable
and turn all
liar,
the
too.
lights off, okay?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
leaving
miserable
now.
part-timer.
I told you, he's a part-timer.
But I'm not getting paid as a part-timer, so why would I? Live an honest student life. Was that castle we wandered into this morning just a dream? Ah, the chair of thinking. When I have the time, I should try to clean up the rest of the room, too. All these household... okay. Is he still... I have to think about tomorrow. I should go out another time. I'm just seeing that it says close on this side, so clearly he didn't flip the thing. It's a thing that he never does. No wonder this guy's business is failing. I guess we're going to bed. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's been of all the weird stuff that's been happening to me. We're just gonna sleep. Forever. Yeah, it's definitely very amusing because I'm sure this happens a lot, where it's like you alienate a person and then
About time you've come to.
they obviously delve deeper into being delinquent, as it were. And it's like, well, of course, you kind of alienated them.
On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off,
No deal.
let us celebrate our reunion.
We literally met.
You've awakened
Like
to your
yesterday.
powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
I'm not a fan of Igor's voice. It just doesn't feel right, you know? I don't know. Rehabilitation?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters.
This is all very common stuff.
I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
I'm gonna keep worrying.
Have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Like willy-nilly or certain times and places? Metaverse Navigator?
It to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
I've deleted it like 4 times.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
This is kind of an oxymoron. You're treating me like a prisoner, but you want me to be a thief?
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
I'm sure I'll enjoy plentiful amounts of rest. It is the 12th. I had another strange dream, fate, an awakening. More importantly, I need to hurry and get ready for school. I like it how it's conveniently raining again, so I'm probably gonna get late. Wow, I have an umbrella this time.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear the guy totally lost? It's been happening a lot lately. Well, these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. You know, sometimes you just gotta go high speed.
Isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay,
what?
And what's that got to do with being thin?
Yeah, do you think that makes you drop 10 pounds?
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
Well, you know, I already have an assault charge. Want me to wake him up?
It's all right. I can understand his position as well. I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
I can understand his position as well when he's laying on the floor.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
She's doing deadlifts and everything.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
I didn't do anything. With what?
For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
The only person to show kindness. Hey, my school isn't a castle this time. That's a good sign. I seem to have made it to school safely. What was that castle, though?
Class is starting.
I'm the social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. Mostly on how it sucks. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Can't wait to see who disappoints me the most this year. A certain dictionary defines a year as a period of 365 disappointments. The book's title is about as cynically satirical as the rest of it. It's The Devil's Dictionary by Ambrose Bierce. Hey, new kid.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defined as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Is it villains? Is it you?
This is it.
Correct. Malfactors, to be specific. You actually knew that, huh? I mean, you literally made it sound like it was the most depressing book known to man. Sure, villains can affect the course of history, but remember, when this definition is a sardonic wittism of nothing more. Here in the real world, villains don't push humanity forward. All they do is spread chaos and strife. Oh, he got it right. Is he really a criminal? Wait, are you questioning if I'm a criminal because I got it right, or are you questioning I'm not a criminal because I got it right? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. My brain, it grows slightly. It burns. Okay, so 3 was the only one that only had 3, ironically. Yeah, so now we're back to charm, kindness. Well, I don't remember kindness. Proficiency, definitely different. Guts, knowledge. Charm, knowledge, and guts. You know, courage is obviously guts. So it's kind of the same. I know you've all heard the reports of these agitators stirring up trouble, but we don't have any room for criminals here. Not in school, not in society. Am I clear? Just seeing all of your faces makes me sick. It's like the most aggressive teacher. I hear this incredible first year came. Oh. Wow, that girl in the ribbon is really thin. Is she a first year? What is with I'm at a loss for words on how weird everyone is. Like, what? The delinquent and the honor student arriving at the same time. Uh-oh. Assault, blackmail, drugs. He's done it all. I hear he carries around a knife. I wish.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
If you have appendicitis, I mean, that's a pretty, like, immediate thing.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Yeah.
Yo.
You waiting to ambush me? Who are you again? What's up?
I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
Probably because that's a stupid idea.
I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Sure. What next?
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Let me know if you notice any drugs. Ryoji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with this. I mean, yeah. I imagine he's probably very similar to me.
If that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Maybe.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something.
I definitely remember going through an alley. But that might have just been where the school was.
We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Again?
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go.
I mean, what's the mess up? We went to school. We ended up at school.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Check on your phone?
I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app?
I don't know if it was.
I have
or
a very
not, but I
quick
heard
loss
stuff
of
that sounded
memory,
like one
apparently.
coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Way to just snatch at it.
What's this eyeball looking thing?
It just appeared.
What? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
Why have you been searching
Let's
up
try
these
using
things? I don't know about this.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert.
Pervert Castle.
Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey.
My brain feels funny.
What the hell?
How come that's affecting both of us, though? You'd think it would be like a single person thing. Makes my bones itch.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday!
I like on how he just walks in.
We made it back.
We almost died
That
here.
means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, those clothes.
They're so
What
stylish.
happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
Not bad, huh?
You like it?
I mean, it could be
What's going on
worse.
here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
Well,
What is
he
this
came back
place?
to the entrance.
Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle.
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida. It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I feel like that's pretty
Shouldn't expect a
straightforward.
moron to get it.
What did you say?
I believe it called you a
that?
moron.
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still,
I mean, it
seems
might.
you have your reasons.
You could, like, knock on it.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Is it because I'm the only combatant? Let's go.
It's settled then.
For real?
I'm in for a penny, in for a pound.
All right, let's do this. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't
A
that
hole
where
in
we
the wall.
escaped out of last time?
That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this.
It's a pretty common
I
thing.
just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, but it's not like him though, right? Like he doesn't know.
Really though, thanks for
But
coming
would this
along.
make him not a
I owe you
douche?
big time.
Yes!
We've made it to our destination. Kamoshida's training hall of love? What kind of bullshit is this? You're telling me, man. I don't think we should touch anything in this room. This voice, where's this coming from? It's definitely deeper in. Oh, it's coming from over there. They're not even chained to the net.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
Also really weird.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
I mean, they would have heard us. He already
This is
shouted.
beyond messed up. How do I open this? Stop it!
I mean, you could probably just climb through.
Leave us alone. It's useless. Huh? If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys. You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Well, it's the whole, like, better than death
Wait a
situation.
minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
The hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
Because
so the school's a castle,
it's brain
and the students
stuff.
Are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
That explains why everything's so warbly.
It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world too? Wait, I know these guys.
I mean, yeah, like, this is his volleyball
They're
team.
members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me they're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true,
Everything is
wouldn't
swept
this be
under the
something
rug.
To report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida.
How would you use them as
It's not working.
evidence?
We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
My camera app won't open.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
He's just staring at them a lot. Okay, let's check the cells around here. Water. Please, no more. Not giving athletes water even for tough training is a common thing in the real world too. That sack of shit, I'm gonna try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. You wouldn't really have to, you just have to go to the volleyball team. Done, let's check and see if there's any more. Well, there's a guy just standing here. Does he count? I don't know why you guys are here, but just leave us alone. Hey. What are you talking about? You seriously okay with this? Guess there's no point trying to talk to him. It hurts. It hurts.
Come on, man.
This ain't even training at all. It's just violence. Means he's been doing something similar in reality too. I know. Just give me a second. I'll memorize them quick.
What are your thoughts?
We're cutting it close here. Don't freak out.
Yeah.
I got them all. I mean, again, just go to the volleyball team. Like, it would clearly be the whole team. Let's stop wasting time. We need to scram. I don't want people to glare at me like they do to you. Don't drag me into your mess. This doesn't matter. You seriously don't care about getting treated like shit? I guess there ain't no point in saying any of this. I guess I just go back the way I came, huh? It can't be that bad. Surely nobody has found us here.
Yes.
Hurry, we need to get out of here quick. Do I have to walk all the way back?
Let's go.
Oh, there's a little bit of an expedite. Alright, we're back. We gotta get out of here quick. The watch post near the training hall has ceased reporting. Chances of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel, increase security measures. You there, random people, have you seen intruders? We've stayed here too long. Come on, let's get out of here.
This way.
The exit's this way. Let's hurry. I mean, that was the plan. It's a shame that the exit is right at the main entrance.
Again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle.
That may be true.
I've memorized their faces real good.
But even though I'm stupid, I'm extremely tough.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track traitor, who acted in violence, ending his teammate's dream. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Because surely he's not known for doing that. Violence.
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death.
I'm not dead yet.
Dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
Okay, now I might be dead. I'm only one guy.
Oh, you piece of...
What's with those shoes?
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this, isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
I think the guy's more of a psychopath than anything.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Stand up for yourself.
You're right. Everything
For once in your life.
By him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
And you don't even know how to wear pants.
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
Oh, he's kind of looking up.
Quite a while.
He's suffering from a severe migraine.
Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I.
It's a lot more painful to get your persona in this
There is no
one.
turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
He's got an entire boat.
Oh, this was well. Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Wonder what his shtick is.
Mock me, you brat!
I would assume he'd be very kanji oriented, you know, physicality.
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
Well, we got rid of them. Now we just gotta beat Kamoshida, right?
How about that?
Let's just get it over with.
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh!
I'm sorry.
What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What you... So now the cat's a pervert. Hey, cat, you do realize that this is a weird situation.
What's going on?
Something seems off, or I'm so jealous. Man.
Yeah, now that you mention it, but why is she even here?
Definitely a very weird series of thought processes.
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
We're actively trying to beat you up.
Everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
There you go. Thank you.
Takamaki, say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
That's probably not very true. I feel like that's a very common trope, is the whole bad boy situation.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
I like these odds.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
We can't die here.
Thank God you've got a level head.
I feel like we could have took him, though.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Yeah, but are we gonna do it in like a smart way or a dumb way? Like, we're gonna go back from this castle to the school being like, I saw in the castle they sound like a bunch of crazy people.
I don't remember changing into this.
Looks good on you.
Should I be happy about that?
I mean, it's free, stylish clothes.
Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
How dare you?
Quiet.
No, search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortion.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
That, I mean, he does seem to have a very kanji thought process. He seems very kind of dense.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet.
Like, confusion I understand, but this guy just doesn't receive anything.
But we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
What did you even want in the first place?
Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Is it the 12-year-old boy body that you have?
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything.
Because he sounds straight up like a child.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you! You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Technically, yeah. I don't think we ever really promised anything. Let me think about it.
What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
Yes.
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Also, you're really short. You know, it's hard to take you seriously.
What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
I mean, that is kind of the funny thought process, right? Like,
You have returned to the real world.
we're rebels, we're thieves, and it's like, oh, you said you promised, and it's like, isn't the whole point is that I don't?
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Ugh, sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
I'm fine.
That's impressive. I'm exhausted even though I used to do track.
I mean, to be fair, this would be my second time doing that.
But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done.
Yeah, but what makes you think that they will?
So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Sure. I'll help.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
Yeah, it turns out that spreads like wildfire. How'd that happen?
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
A teacher did that?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with, just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
I mean, yeah, clearly he's a douche. Of course.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Ryoji. Or Ryuji. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the flashbacks. Or flash forwards. It's like I'm getting Assassin's Creed, you know, Animus. Like you're pulling me out of the game just to tell me this.
However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
Yes. I'm just gonna say you're wrong because it's funnier.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It is the birth of a chariot persona.
It took a while.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I don't hate the voiceover for this one, though.
All right.
You've unlocked the Chariot Confidant.
Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Sure.
Just follow me.
I like how I'm just saying yes to everything he says.
About your past.
I want to hear about how you're a criminal. And spread more rumors.
What the hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get?
Still eating. It's in the past.
Are you for real? If it was me, I wouldn't calm down until I punched that dick in the face.
I mean, I pushed him over.
You left your hometown,
I guess.
And you're living here now, huh?
I don't know what I did. It was very
We might be more alike than I
blurry,
thought.
I suppose. You may be right.
You're the first guy that made me think that. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too. The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
What are you doing?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah!
Will we imprison him?
Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
The chat app is now available. You may now occasionally receive messages from those close to you.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
He just keeps putting ginger in.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
You're being too loud. Lower your voice.
Ah, right.
There was our investigators that walked by us.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
Well,
no,
you
it's
know,
nothing. It's normal.
everything associated
Especially
with the
since the meet's
volleyball
coming up.
team is psychotic.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui.
Are you also a part of the volleyball team?
Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
one way to look at
better
it.
Go.
Yep. Good luck.
Everyone in this school is psychotic and gaslit.
Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today?
And I take it you had more than 2 customers? Of course.
I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
It's like hearing a broken record. I decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? Nope. Yep. I'm going to be counting on you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a bro, man. Oh, see you tomorrow. Let's save those guys who've been getting abused, you and me.
Are you even listening to me? Just stay away
Why
from
would
bad
I?
influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night.
Yeah, home.
I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
I'm sure that's where you're going. I'm going to immediately cause problems. Check the cardboard box in the attic of LeBlanc to claim your bonus content. Oh boy. All bonus contents have been registered in the inmate registry in the Velvet Room. Or got a car sticker. Applicable to the entrance of mementos. Oh boy. Is this where everything's at? Received your bonus content. A Teddy costume, team glasses, Gekko-kan High, Aigus costume, C's armband, Seven Sisters High. I mean, yeah, basically just a lot of references, it feels like. Dance wear, jeez. A lot of weird stuff goes on in Persona, you know? I'm looking at you, Atlas. Stray sheep suit, Johnny's coat, Catherine's outfit, Erica's uniform, Toby's overall. Hang on, this is worse than a Bethesda game. Swimsuit, butler suit, maid uniform. Again, I feel like there's a bit of a pattern here. Maybe we should investigate. Any day, maid uniform, dance wear, camera strap. Man, just keeps going. Any day now. We're hitting the items. We've moved on. There we go. And some money. The money could be very appreciated. I mean, I really have nothing to worry about. My body feels heavy. I should probably go to sleep for today. And here I wanted to cause problems. The thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. We ended up at that weird place when we used the nav app, right? I found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. Delete it at once. That's creepy. For real, what is this thing? I think it's been downloaded on its own somehow. It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Basically, it's gonna depend on how we use it. But first, we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. Too late. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of the metaverse? Maybe it's because I'm putting my brain through like a toaster oven. I'm gonna go into the Velvet Room again. Son of a... You're worse than the child in 3.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
I'd become a little bit more, don't be stupid. No, my guts needs to be at least bold to say that.
What are your thoughts? Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
You mean Ryuji?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery.
What are you, my Alcohol's Anonymous? Like, you'd have to talk it out in order to like overcome your...
That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said
does
ring
make
will,
sense.
in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Says you, shorty. Confidants are people you trust who share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. Try forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust, and proving your value. Because that's how you make friends. You have to prove your value to them, not just be a good person. Once you have formed a bond, you can open the menu with Y and select Confidant to check the strength of your relationship.
Indeed, you should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
I mean, I'm kind of behind bars. My hands are literally tied. Feels like Igor has high expectations of me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Kind of begrudgingly,
It shall
though.
become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I will be skipping this from here on out, but I did want to hear the whole thing. Prison Master. Wild Talk allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a holdup. Earn bonus XP when fusing personas based on their confidant rank.
All right.
People you have formed a bond with have special confidant abilities. Your confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their confidant abilities will be unlocked. And pressing Y, you can go through the menu.
You will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
I would love to, but I'm in a box. And you're standing in front of the cell. Thursday is tomorrow.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in
Because he has to
person, though.
compensate?
We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Yeah, like, everything about this school seems just stupid. Everybody on the volleyball team is like in crutches and wheelchairs, and they're like, I'm the best of the best. It's like, you would not play better that way anyway. Like, you would eventually just snap. The fact that everybody sees it as well is just like, I don't know what you mean. Okay, listen up everyone. As you all know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed. Got it? Are we just gonna slam dunk on their team? Which would be super funny.
Yeah, man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Are we playing? It's a bunch of high schoolers playing against a bunch of adults. I'm just gonna back up. Nobody will see me.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring, right?
This is a very echoey gymnasium. It's like we're talking in a bathroom. The just awkward. I'm pretty sure after a while,
Hey, are you alright?
you would just like foul the guy.
The nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Like you would just foul the dude.
Alright, let's resume the match.
All he's doing is trying to handicap other people. It's just an accident. He's just the star volleyball.
Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego.
Guy doesn't even know how to play volleyball.
And how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse.
I'm sure that'll go swimmingly. Where are you searching? Alright, see you later.
You're coming with me too. The first one that popped out
I thought
was
we
a
were
guy from
splitting
Class
up.
D. So let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately. Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Yeah. Quick travel. This is common. So now I can just go immediately to the classroom. Right? Where are you, you nerd?
What?
I swear, I'm not being abused by the volleyball coach. This is just how all the normal players look.
Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all the bandages stuffed in your mouth.
You, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
Are you getting abused?
What? What are you saying? No, of course not.
It's Kamoshida, ain't it? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This is just normal that happens. You're a coward. Are you afraid?
You guys are talking complete nonsense.
This is just normal injuries that happen in volleyball, you know? Sometimes you lose an eye.
We already know.
Sometimes you lose a few teeth.
You know? You have proof.
Well, I...
Just say yes.
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on.
What if you bully him and injure him further to get him to admit it? Clearly, you don't enjoy pain.
And he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Let's split up.
Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C?
3C.
He's getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Can I just go directly to 3C? No. Dang. I don't know where 3C is. Hey, are you getting beat up? You need something? I really wish you wouldn't talk to me in such a public place. I want dirt. Tell me about volleyball. Why don't you ask Mishima-kun about that? He's in Class D with you, isn't he? Be honest, I'd heard some rumors about him and Mr. Kamoshida. Don't ask me anymore, though. I don't want the teachers to see me associating with you. That'd be a real shame now, wouldn't it? The transfer student, what is it? I'll tell on you if you try to do something to me. You on the volleyball team? I'm not. Why are you snooping around like this? Sorry about that. Please don't stab me. Yeah, everybody here just folds like a cheap suit, honestly. I should let Ryuji handle the practice building. I feel like, yeah, like, violence would be the answer. Everybody would just folds. I got nothing over in this area, how about you? Not yet. Well, let's keep at it. Wonder if we can track down some third years and ask them. I don't see any on my end, so check around where you are. When I was on the first floor just now, I saw someone who was all bandaged up. And I bet it was someone from the volleyball team. Even the third years are getting worked hard. Yeah, quote-unquote worked hard. Hey, you guys getting abused because you're a bunch of weenies that can't talk and act out and friggin' stand up for yourself? You just gotta stop folding. You, there we go. That's a volleyball player. If I ever seen one, they look like rugby players. Man, cleaning up after the volleyball rally is gonna be such a goddamn pain. What do you want? You got something to say? You on the volleyball team? So what if I am? Hey, I know who this guy is. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. I can't even remember how they pronounced it. I get it. They're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are going to be tough. So what if he gets like a stick and beats us? It's a normal practice. Mr. Kamoshida is just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse? It's corporal punishment. Yeah,
sure.
As if. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around, so who knows what he's capable of. Hey, how's it going? He refused. Him too? Man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. I still got a lead, a first year, new member. He just joined, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first years, see if you can find him. Check in messages. Only the 50 most recent chat. How many times do I get texted? The 50 most recent messages? Where the heck am I? I'm so slow. I wish I could sprint. Hey, you guys on the volleyball? Yeah. Everyone's saying a lot of bad stuff about that transfer student in your class. You mean me? I know, I hate rumors already, but they're only getting more and more complex as time goes on. I wonder if he's alright. I hope he's not letting it get to him too much. It's just like you, Shiho, always worrying about other people before yourself. Kinda like when you were there for me. It's almost like she's a decent human being. Where the heck am I going? What did he say? Just wrapped up. Go ask around with the first years. I don't know where they are. Are they up on the floor above? Yoo-hoo, any first years? She used to be a lot happier when we were first years, but she's trying to become a volleyball starter, isn't she? I heard she's taking private lessons. Apparently she's a really good player ever since she was in middle school. Anyways, acting sad like that while keeping Mr. Kamoshida to herself is kind of arrogant, don't you think? Yeah, everybody in the school is psychotic. I think you need, like, the police. Well, let's get changed and head over to karaoke. Should we invite the other guy? The volleyball team is something else. I'm looking for people who are brutally injured. Like you. I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? I need information. Or else you're next. I need information. What's that supposed to mean? Look, don't wrap me up in whatever weird stuff you're getting yourself into. Besides, Mr. Kamoshida doesn't want us talking to sketchy people like you. If he saw me here, he'd totally give me his special coaching. And by that, I mean the beating that he gives. I mean, don't listen to what I just said. Just like he did with Mishima-senpai. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Mishima?
I can't do it.
Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention, attention. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Before the squad comes out. Yeah, I feel like at this point, everybody in the school should just have like a baton, you know? Damn it, we're out of time. How'd it go? No good. So you didn't have any luck either. Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard. I mean, I got a name at least.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
I don't know, can you? What is it?
It'll be quick.
I'm sure it will.
Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
That I'm doing drugs?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
I mean, hopefully arresting him.
I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
Sakamoto. Sakamoto. Man, I'm gonna forget it again, though.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, the fact that you're doing anything in front is weird.
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Everybody is really up his butt. You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you?
We literally
Did anything
texted about this.
Someone's name turn up?
Mishima. Ifisema.
Huh?
I like how you can just not remember.
Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him.
So
before
far,
he leaves.
every volley member has, you know, been covered in bruises and bandages. But nothing's different here.
Hey, got a second?
You there, small child.
Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat.
Here's my wallet.
Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking about?
I would
polite
never
for?
have that
Anyways,
happen.
We saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still,
I mean, your face was.
that doesn't explain
You caught
all
the
other
ball.
bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet? That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
I mean, quitting would probably be the best thing you could do.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Probably
Well,
because of the
Mishima,
ball in his
Going to
face.
practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
I'm not doing anything. I was just leaving.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to
I don't know.
be
I
here.
feel like nobody here is doing a lot of learning.
Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
They're just kind of folded backwards.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know. And they all
So
keep
what you're
quiet
saying
about it.
is that everyone is spineless.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
I mean, he kind of admitted it, though. He did admit it, but obviously, yeah, if he doesn't have the guts to speak out. I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon. Never. I want to create more problems. Hey, this doesn't make any damn sense. Principal and even the parents know about the abuse? Why isn't anybody speaking up? Because volleyball. Is that the sport of Japan? Everybody loves volleyball so much that they're willing to die for it. They don't even care it's happening. They're afraid of Kamoshida. I don't see why they would be afraid of Kamoshida, especially like the parents. The principal, yes. I could understand why the principal would, because Kamoshida seems to be their golden child, their shining star. They don't care it's happening? I mean, I guess that would make sense if they don't care. It can't be true. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, they don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. That follower of his doesn't give one single shit. What follower? I mean, you could name a list of people, it sounds like. Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's basically a bit of a follower. The guy, they're all just, yes, this is for the good. And Takamaki, you met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. What a load of bull. Can't let it in like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch, I ain't giving up. If you say so, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm gonna get woken up by 2 children and a weirdo. Oh, never mind. Finally, a night's rest. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. Remember on how he was beating up on smaller, weaker people? I wish I could grow up to be like him. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming, even though no one's there. What? That's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. Man. If even like a remote aspect of this is true in any school, like, you're horrifically gaslit, and I hope you know this. So what about witnesses? I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida? No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Suzui. Suzui? Yeah, Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. Hey! Just start whispering to her. Can you, like, get her to confess?
Are you heading to volleyball? Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
If I close my eyes hard enough, I can't see anything.
Yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho.
I think.
Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki? Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida. Seriously? I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
These are some ace school students.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
You mean the crazy person or someone else?
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
It's kind of hard for them not to when they're literally, like, happening 100% of the time. Why do you say that?
Well, I've helped with a similar situation before. My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it, what the hell?
Did you find someone?
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
We should have started with that. I mean, yeah, there's no... If you go to him directly, there's no point.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
We should call the cops. How about a sneak attack? I mean, yeah, like, why don't you just take photographic evidence?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for.
Oh yeah, because we're surely not doing anything.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
Bah. Oh. It's just a cat.
Say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat!
I mean...
This is just what happened when I came to this world.
Which means you're a cat.
A lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
A cat
phone? I don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
We must be hallucinating. Meow? Yeah.
Then it really is Morgana.
This seems like the weirdest persona so far. Like... I get that this is kind of an odd character, but like... It just, like, I don't know. Nothing about anything about Morgana is, like, clicking for me. The fact that they're immediately like, oh, Morgana's creepy. Sounds like a kid.
You guys are having a rough time of
but
this,
also acts like they're the hot stuff. Like,
about witnesses?
Oh, shut up.
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida.
I mean, we already were
just a moment ago
figuring out what to do. We were gonna beat him up.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
We already know that.
Still doubting me?
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this? I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Oh, well, they're gonna solve our problem.
Check every nook and cranny around.
You're gonna go to the pound.
Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier...
It's called a plot device. It's when you create a thing that you can't explain, so you just kind of do it anyway.
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like...
Why am I gonna stuff a cat in my bag?
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
Okay, now inform me of something I don't know.
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school.
Yes.
He doesn't realize what happens
We already
in
know.
there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart.
Okay,
Thus,
that's a little
if the
different.
castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more,
His desires would go too. He'd become an honest man.
precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
That seems even more annoying though, because it literally means that he suffers no negative repercussions. Like he just goes like, "Aw shucks, I was kind of a meanie," and then like, sure he treats everyone better, but he doesn't actually get like punished.
For real?
I'm
He's
assuming.
gonna turn good?
Maybe he would turn himself in.
But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
That
You for real?
seems
That's possible?
even more weird.
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So?
But you are a
how do we get
cat.
rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses.
It's almost like we have no
but to
choice.
go along.
You're right.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
I mean, yeah.
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die!
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Yeah, but you're taking a long time to say it.
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
Eh. And I said it before, in for a penny, in for a pound. We'll have to risk it.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
Not only that, but again, it's either a bunch of, you know, we're dealing with a trolley problem here. There's a pervy weirdo track star or, you know, volleyball coach versus all of the students.
That's not the point! If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida!
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on.
I'm sure that'll go swimmingly. With no negative repercussions. Some of the guys in my class have been talking about that Suzui girl. Looks like the rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. They're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. Do you know something? It's nothing so clear cut, but it's, I've known Takamaki. I already forget how they pronounce all these names. And Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida is their type. You know? I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll see it tomorrow. See ya. I wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. What are you saying? Takamaki always looks kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped around her finger. Gross. that's what's going on? I wonder how far they've gone together. It's almost like the rumor is what you, like, created, you know? Saw that new transfer student hanging out with, Sakamoto. Again, I already forget. Sakamoto. There we go. I had to really think about that. Two of them are so scary. He doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those. You know, the people in those accidents? Maybe he suddenly freaked out and attacks people. I don't think so. He's just been coming to school, actually. He just seems normal. From what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there.
Hey, that's him.
Sakamoto... I keep wanting to say Sakamoto. Has been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? Volleyball team is never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. If Kamoshida likes them, their future is pretty much set. Of course, they back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone called Suzui. A girl was chosen to be a regular. Her face is all swollen. It looks pretty bad. So yeah, they're basically just doing it to... I mean, you're essentially getting paid off. That is basically what I'm overhearing. If you do what he says, your problems go away. You know, he's a mob boss. He's the big kahuna. You know, other topical references. Area beyond this area seems to be off limits. Okay, I wanted to talk to them, but now I don't care enough. Where the heck am I going? There's an access way. There's nothing in particular I need to do, so I'd quietly... How do I get home? Do I go down? The area is a little too large.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
I was eavesdropping. Not on purpose. You were kind of shouting.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
You're in the middle of a subway, lady.
No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Nothing at all. Quickly, after her. I wonder what happened. I should follow her. Nothing weird about that. I should follow her, no matter where she goes. It's really hard to follow. Sometimes the camera, like, doesn't rotate. Hey, I'm stalking you now.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
Look, I thought it was a bad idea too. I can't. That sounds even worse. Are you okay?
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Let's go somewhere safe.
What the heck? I really don't get you.
Me neither.
I don't have anything to talk about with you.
Then why are we here?
Just an argument.
With Kamoshida. Seems like she's really stressed out.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida.
Our school, they go around very fast.
But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore.
It's almost like you should call
Enough of this.
the police.
I hate him, but still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do?
The police.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
When in doubt, call the police.
What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
This happens a lot. I barely say a word. Everyone says, their entire life story to me. Would you believe that this is my third go-around with this? Maybe that's why?
You might be right. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but...
What a crazy thing to ask. What are they saying?
That you
I'm bad with the phone.
assaulted someone. That you almost killed them. I kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you.
I don't know, I feel like my feeling would be quite the opposite. Like, hearing everybody talk, it would just be like, oh, I don't want to deal with you as a human being, you know? If you're that easily convinced by a rumor, without even taking the time or effort, it's like, I don't want to be friends with any of you, like, because you're just gonna be two-faced of like, oh, I'm easily convinced by a rumor, but now that I know you, you're such a great person.
Is there really no way for me to help Shiho?
Instead of, having a thought for yourself or, putting any effort into
change his mind.
creating a relationship or anything.
Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
It could happen. It's too convenient. It's too convenient.
I wasn't asking for a serious response.
Too late.
But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
You mean besides blackmail? I feel like you could easily blackmail this man. Like, very easily you could bend this back on him.
Are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
And then you blackmail him.
You're late. Where have you been?
Oh man, who knows? The trains were delayed. I got lost. The trains were delayed.
Don't give me those lies.
Yeah, you don't care anyway.
You haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
Only you. Never.
Alright, even if you do hang with people, just be careful you don't choose someone who'll ruin your life.
I'm already doing it right now as we speak.
Time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you.
You're right, it's past your bedtime. It's at least 8 p.m.
In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
Actually, I do wonder what they mean by evening, because it's like dark out, and the whole thing is that you can just go directly to bed. So I do wonder if it's like supposed to be like midnight or like 11. So what do you think about that Morgana told us? I don't know, if I get all that stuff about stealing desires, and Komoshida's gonna turn like brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him, but I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. Yeah, he deserves it. Yeah, that's too much. I'm not sure what to say. I mean, again, you're in a situation where, like, yeah, apparently, because again, I would like to think anybody would come up with blackmail of like, oh, we would just like find photos or whatever. But like, yeah, like if you only have this option, it's either all of the students or a guy who is like scum of the earth. I wonder who I'm gonna worry about more. Hey, he deserves it. I feel you, but I really don't want to turn into a murderer because of this shit. Oh well. I'll try and see if I can come up with another way tonight. You know, again, he's technically not a murderer. He's just gonna become a vegetable, from what I understand. Stealing Komoshida's distorted desires. Can we really do it? Anyway, I should get some sleep. He'll just live life a different way. It's fine. I can't believe Suzui-senpai missed such an important meeting. I wonder what happened. Mr. Komoshida asked to see her. I've heard rumors about how the two of them stay late together. I wonder what's going on. You don't think they're... Nah, it couldn't be. Man, it's been nothing but bad news lately. I'm worried about the future. Oh, that reminds me. Apparently a guest is coming to the school today. Some young guy, I think. Oh, tell me more. You said young guy.
So I assume all of you know about the separation of powers. There are 3 branches in our government. The National Diet is legislative, the Cabinet is executive, and the Supreme Court is judiciary.
Go
this
on.
division of power provides checks and balances, which ensures no one branch becomes unstoppable.
Have you made up your mind?
Why did I leave the cat in my
No matter how
bag?
much thinking you do, there's only one option. You'd be better off just listening to me.
Why are you in there?
Did I just hear a cat just now?
No.
Meow!
Why would you meow again?
Could that rumored cat be somewhere nearby? Settle down! We're in the middle of an important lecture.
There seems to be a cat in my bag? It's no use. I can't think of any other way. Concentrate on class. Can't deal with that shit right now. I mean, what are we gonna do with Komoshida? We just go along with that, what that cat says? Damn furball.
If you only knew I'm reading this too.
I don't think he would mind.
Hey, what's that? Enough! This is a classroom!
Wait, she's going to jump!
Suzui?
I stand by my statement.
For real? Come on, let's go.
Hey, stay in your seats! Do not step foot outside of this room.
No way! Huh? Is she gonna commit suicide?
It's Suzui! She is Suzui!
Huh? Suzui-san?
We were told to stay in our seats. What the heck?
She fell!
She jumped! She jumped! What about
Calm down! Back to your seats!
Oh!
Hey, what's going on? We should head to the courtyard too.
Is it just free reign now? I guess I'm going down here. I have no idea where I'm going. I don't know the school good enough. To the cafeteria. I like on how even now.
Hey, let me through. What the hell? Let me through, man. Please.
Before I start getting violent. Well, there's a giant exclamation point. I'm assuming it's this way.
Class is still in session.
Class is still in session. I am going to give Fs to every one of you. This is a psychotic school.
What the hell's wrong with these people?
We need someone to go with her. Are there any teachers around?
I'm not in charge of her class, though.
We should leave this to Principal Kobayakawa.
I'll go.
Man.
Please hurry.
Everyone has no spine.
An, I'm sorry. I can't take this anymore.
Shio? Huh? Kamoshida? No! Shio!
Did you see that?
You could... I mean, obviously there's going to be some revelation. But again, like, you could have easily took him down.
Return to your classrooms at once!
Don't make me get slightly upset.
Hey, wasn't Mishima acting weird?
Is it because he sucks too? He knows something. I mean, they all know something. That's kind of the issue, isn't it?
Teachers, return to your classrooms for the time being. Please do not let any students go home yet.
We can't afford the loss of money.
That hurts! Why'd you run like that, huh? I didn't run.
I sprinted.
She jumped and tried to kill herself! Leave me alone.
Do you know something?
He's right. We ain't trying to get you busted. We won't say you talked either. Suzui. She was called out by Mr. Kamoshida! Wait, what? I was called by him a number of times too. To the teacher's room. It wasn't just me or Suzui either. He'd nominate someone when he was in a bad mood and hit them. So the physical punishment thing was for real. And yesterday, he called Suzui out of the blue. She didn't make any mistakes or anything. Mr. Kamoshida seemed really irritated that day. So it must have been worse than usual. He didn't... That son of a bitch!
He's upset that his Cheerios were soggy.
I bet Sakamoto's going to find Mr. Kamoshida. Mr.
You don't say.
Probably in the PE faculty office on the second floor.
If only I knew this layout of this building.
He went into the PE faculty office. Let's hurry. We have to go after him.
I mean, he's already ahead of us. We're, you know, it's kind of dunzo, you know?
Huh? You bastard! The hell did you do to that girl?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb with me!
That is enough!
What you did wasn't coaching.
What did you say?
You ordered me to call Suzui here. I can only imagine what you did to her.
You're going on and on about things you have no proof of. Basically, you're simply making these claims because you can't be a regular on the team, right?
That's not what this is about!
Even if it is exactly as you imagine it to be, hypothetically speaking, what can you do? We just received a call from the hospital. Suzui's in a coma, and her chances of recovery are slim. How would someone like that make a statement? There's no chance of her getting better.
I mean, we have more than one person.
Oh, the poor girl.
No. That can't be. You goddamn...
This again? Does this mean we need to have yet another case of self-defense?
You shut your mouth, you son of a bitch! Why are you stopping me?
Don't let him get to you.
But still!
Oh, you're stopping him? What a surprise. There's no need to hold back. Why not attack me? Oh, you can. But of course you can.
Well, I mean, you could, but...
Everyone present right now will be expelled. I'm reporting all of you at the next board meeting.
What? You can't make a decision like that!
Who would seriously consider what scum like you say? You threatened me too, Mishima, so you're just as responsible.
Huh?
To think you didn't know why I kept someone as talentless as you on the team. You act like you're a victim. But you leaked his criminal records, didn't you? It's all over the internet, correct? How terrible.
Now that's surprising.
Mishima? He told me to do it.
Oh, okay, well...
Now, are we finished here?
I thought it was actually going to be like a heel turn of just like, oh, like, thought it would make me popular or something, but no, okay, it's just still Kamoshida.
You're done for. Your futures are mine to take. Now get out of my sight.
I can't believe this asshole's getting away with this!
He'll eat his words.
Huh? Oh, right. We have that.
Huh? Have you lost your minds? You worthless kids aren't making any sense.
He makes it a lot easier to turn him into a vegetable.
After all, you'll have plenty of time to kill until expulsion.
Which I guess would be an interesting thing about this game, is if that eventually is something that comes up, is like you're the Strega, like you are twisting what is meant to happen. But man, it's super easy to. I mean, come on.
We gotta hurry up and go to that world and beat the shit out of that asshole!
We're not beating him up. We're simply stealing his distorted desires.
Close enough.
Can I assume that you've made up your minds about this? About how he might suffer a mental shutdown?
I have.
You don't have to sell it on me any further.
Someone almost died because of him. I don't give a rat's ass what happens to him anymore.
And you?
I was down like ages ago. I agree.
Then it's settled.
By the way, is getting rid of a palace hard?
Again, trolley problem. All the students or that guy. You know, it's an easy sell.
You've tried it before, right?
When did I ever say that?
All the time.
Huh? What? Were you just pretending to know?
Is it true that you're getting expelled? Everyone's talking about it.
That asshole's at it again.
Who keeps spreading these rumors and why are they so easy to spread?
So you came all this way to tell us that?
You're going to deal with Kamoshida. Let me in on it too. I can't just sit back and do nothing after what happened to Shiho.
This has nothing to do with you. Don't butt your head into this.
But it does!
I mean, yeah.
Shiho's my...
I said don't get in our way!
That
was harsh.
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb...
Take her somewhere like that.
I hope she doesn't do anything too crazy.
Says the guy who equally didn't have any ability.
Than men at times.
We just gotta hurry up and deal with Kamoshida. Let's go already.
Man, now even he's getting kind of stupid.
Like phantom thieves. So I hope you're ready.
Huh? Phantom thieves?
Those who covertly sneak in and stylishly steal treasure. That is what we become.
I see.
That sounds kind of cool. So we just gotta say the school, Kamoshida's name, and castle. Then we end up in Bizarro World. How the hell's all this work? Someone make it?
Of course. I mean, somebody would have had to have.
That's kind of creepy, but seems useful enough. We'll show that effing Kamoshida.
Let's go.
They really are going to do something. They're doing something on their phone? A name... school?
She just appears out of nowhere. Hey, what are you guys doing? So is it like a radius thing?
All right, time to bust on through.
What is this?
Takamaki?
That voice. Sakamoto? And are you...
No.
Why are you here?
How should I know?
That's when you immediately change your voice. You're, no, it is not me.
Hey, where are we? Isn't this the school?
No, it's a castle.
I see. Perhaps she was dragged in because of that app thing. If multiple people can enter with the person...
There's a canal here, right? We can just shove Morgana.
It'll kill anyone nearby.
For real?
Wait, so this is related to Kamoshida?
Anyways, you gotta leave.
No!
The shadows are going to find us if you make a scene.
No way! It talked? Oh my god, it's a monster cat!
Monster?
I mean, you're not wrong. You have a ginormous head.
What's going on? I won't leave until you do!
Looks like we gotta force her, but how are we supposed to do that?
Just take her back to where we came in. That's how it worked last time, right?
Oh yeah! Can you lend me a hand?
I mean, why? Feel bad.
We can't deal with Kamoshida if we don't.
We could just bring her with.
What are you...
We'll explain after everything's over.
Hey! And just where are you touching?
Whoa, sorry, I didn't mean... That's not important.
I mean, let's be honest, this is probably Morgana.
Seriously?
We better be careful from now on when we use that app.
You should have checked the tools you used. Why do I, the one who was just watching, know more about it than you two?
You didn't see her either.
Shut up. Ah, jeez. Takamaki found out right when we were starting off. We gotta deal with this fast.
That girl's name is An Takamaki, right? Lady An.
Ugh.
The shadows have noticed us. You better brace yourselves. Got it? We're counting on you,
Joker? That a nickname?
Don't refer to it in such a lame way. It's a code name. What kind of stupid
Meaning a
phantom
nickname.
thief would use their real name? I'm not down for that. And there's no telling what kind of effect yelling our real names will have on the palace. It's just a precaution.
So, why is he Joker?
Because he's our trump card when it comes to fighting strength.
I don't think that's what the Joker is. Not bad.
It's settled then. Next up is you, Ryuji. You'll be... Thug.
Are you picking a fight with me? Yeah, I'll choose it myself! When it comes to me, it's gotta be this mask. Honestly, I actually kinda like it. What if we named me after this?
Fine. Why not Skull then?
Oh, that sounds awesome! I'm Skull! What do we do about this one's code name?
Cat? What do you think?
How about Mona?
Well, if Joker thinks it's easier to call me that, then I'll go with it.
I mean, it was neither that or Cat.
From here on out, we're Joker, Skull, and Mona. We need to be absolutely thorough about using those code
We
names from now
immediately
on.
forget.
All right, time to go steal this treasure thing. Let's make a dash for it.
Finally, I can sprint! This will help you traverse a palace quickly, but be careful while dashing, you will be more easily spotted by enemies. But, I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point for this episode. So, yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. I'm still standing by what I said earlier, where, like, it's really hard to like most of these people. You know, Morgana is going to be the pervy Teddy, you know, and the fact that they just sound like a child and they're a cat and they're overconfident and it's just like, they're gonna be so annoying. And just like, yeah, like a lot of the stuff that's going on, though very real, much like in real life, it still creates that sense of like pulling your hair out where it's just like, man, like you could do something, you can do something, and obviously it's always a hard thing to do, but like you want them to overcome that for obvious reasons. But yeah, hopefully we can get through the rough times. And, you know, I will say that very heavy theme immediately right off the bat. Like Persona 4 and 3, though rough, they kind of ramped up. This one is just immediately going like, okay, everyone sucks. Which is obviously very hard to enjoy when it just feels like the world is against you right off the bat. I'm hoping it changes. You know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Feel free to check out next time on the next episode. And I will see you all in the next video. See you then.